Hey, welcome along to this review. And today I have a big question for you, and it is, do we need another calendar appointment setting type of program to replace Calendly, Tidy? And is there room for another one? Because there's TimeTuner, there's Timetrics, there's Calendly, there's a ton more. Well, I'm taking a look at CalendarJet, which is a relatively new platform, but it has a lot of things that I actually like and that I'm going to use in my business. So let me just pop over here and share my screen. And you're going to see the sample setup that I have here. So my screen should just come up now. And you'll see this is the CalendarJet screen. So first thing I have is dashboard. It tells me that I have upcoming bookings 2, meetings held all time have been 3, how many contacts I have. And it gives me a nice little dashboard there of everything I need to know very, very quickly. I can go into my bookings and it shows me the bookings that are coming up. So very handy. And one of the things that I like is when you create a booking, and when a booking is created, it comes up in this pipeline. Now, this pipeline is really good because sometimes you do discovery calls and then you send your proposal and then you get busy and then you forget. Well, if you come into the tasks, it automatically puts these new bookings into your pipeline. So once I do that booking, I can put it into in review, I can put it into closed. And in fact, sometimes what happens for me is I want to go back and I want to see all the discovery calls that I want to review to see if I can convert them into clients. And it's really difficult because I have to look at my calendar and check, etc. But with this, it makes it so simple. I put it into in review and then I put it into closed, or I can put it into another column that I might say on hold. Because sometimes clients say to me, yeah, I want to work with you, but I want to put it on hold. Okay, here is an error. Let me just see if I can do that. And founder, if you're watching this, check that. It says tasks.column name dot on hold. Let's just go into bookings. Let's just go back to tasks and it still comes up like that. So that's a little bit of an error. You have your inbox here. So any messages from visitors when you're unavailable, and I'll talk about that in a second. You have your contacts here. And then you have your event types. Now let's have a look and let me just show you how this event looks. So if I go into edit here, this event is visible and bookable. Now I may have it that it's not visible if I'm just starting to create this event. I can put in a slug here, coaching session, and this will be the link. Now you can, I'm using the free version at the moment to be completely transparent. I'm using the free version here. The LTD is only $27. You can find a link in the software when you set up the free version. You get unlimited events in that you can actually change the booking link there to your own domain as well. So you would do it here. But that's nice. CalendarJet, Richard Butler coaching session. I can regenerate the description here. If I click here, it will generate a description of what it believes my session is about. It's okay. I would go in here and I would change it. Who should appear on this event? Show meeting host. And you can go into the granular detail here with SEO, social sharing, etc. So there's a lot that you can do here. I mean, it's really, really good. Now I can say it's 60 minutes and I have a time slot every 30 minutes. You can see here 9, 9:30, 10, 15, 10:30, etc. I can put in the location, Zoom if I want. I can use Google Meet or I can use custom, which I like here. So here with the Zoom, I would integrate Zoom in. With the custom, I can use different things like Kaizen solutions. I can use any meeting, whatever I want to use. The industry, I'll put it in as consulting. It just says here that it's applied different settings here, 10-minute buffer after 24 hours, notice required, etc. But if I go to custom, I can set everything up here. So time slots, I can say they can pick a specific time. I can say this is a webinar that is just on a particular time and they have to go in and they have to just book for that, a full day, a date range, etc. Now, let me just do time slots. I have a before buffer, an after buffer, etc. I can limit future bookings just to the next 30 days. I can require payment. This is what there was so much controversy with TidyCal that they started to charge if you wanted to accept payment. Now, for me, I will charge for a discovery call. And if people are booking coaching sessions, I get them to just do transfers to me because they're either corporate clients, so I invoice them at the end of the month, or they're individuals and I just get transfers, and that saves any problems with Stripe. It saves any problems with the platform taking a percentage. When can people book? I could set custom hours depending on what I want to do. I could say I only want them to be able to book discovery calls in the mornings. And here I'm just going to say use a schedule. It shows me the calendars that have been connected, the visibility, allow ratings and reviews. The booking questions, obviously very important that we can put in the full name, the email address. I could add a question here and I could have a long text and I could say, what exact issues do you want to cover? Okay, and I can make that required or not required. So I can just bring this and reorder it. I should be able to, it should reorder there. Now, this is what I really like. And this to me is one of the keys. So I do coaching sessions with clients and every week they book the same time slot. So I can actually say recurring appointments, allow attendees to book repeating appointments weekly, maximum 10 sessions. So this to me is key because I can get them to book their 10 sessions to save their slot. Time display requires confirmation. If I want to confirm whether I'm going to accept that client or not, I can redirect to a custom page after booking if I wanted. Well, thank you very much. What's going to happen next is this, this, and this. So maybe with the discovery call, I can do that. Email reminders, 24 hours, 1 hour before, etc. Embed the code. There's so much that I can actually do here. So let's have a look at that booking page. If I go up here and I go down to embed and links here, what I can do is I can just go full booking page and let me just see, where do I have this? Let me just go back here. And here I should be able to copy link. Now I can make that visible or not. So let me just go into a new page here. And this is what this looks like here. So I can say, I want to book on the 3rd. I want to book 9:30 to 10:30, book as a recurring series. And I can say, how many sessions do I want to book? I want to book 4. And that automatically books in those. To me, this is worth every single penny just for that particular element here. And I think the booking page looks really good. I've used other ones which gives too much information. I'm not going to mention it, but it allows you to add so many widgets and information, it just gets too much. So to me, this is really good. I have my availability here. Let me just go through this. So I can put in my working hours. I can also get the integrations. I'll show you that now. I have workflows here. So what happens when something happens? So workflow name, 24-hour reminder, before event, 24 hours, all event types, coaching sessions, who receives the email, and I can customize my emails. With integrations here, I've integrated Google Calendar. I could do it with Apple Calendar, Outlook. I can integrate Zoom here. So auto-create Zoom meetings for each booking, import from Calendly. I mean, there's lots that I can do. Appearance, I can go and I can change my logo. I have it there. I can put in a fav icon. I mean, there's lots of customization. Now, analytics will show me my peak hours. And this is really good because this is going to show me exactly when I'm super busy. My busiest days, it says AI insights. Monday is your busiest day with 2 bookings. Most bookings occur around 10 a.m. So lots and lots of information there. If I want to have a team, I have a team here. I have activity logs, everything that is done here. Affiliates, download tools, I can download everything. Settings here, I can change my settings. Now, one of the things I can do with bookings, I can manually add a booking because sometimes somebody just says to me, look, can you book me in at this time? And I can actually do that. So CalendarJet is inexpensive. It has a lot of functionality there and it gives you what you need. And it doesn't, I mean, it does, not that it overwhelms, but there's a lot of details that you can go into which are really good. Now, there is one thing here, the AI agent. So I can say book a call for John on Tuesday at 11 a.m. And what that will do is that should go and that should create that event. Please provide the event name or type of call with John. So this is John webinar. Email is john@john.com. So it goes off and does that. I mean, everywhere, 11 a.m. coaching session. But again, everywhere seems to be getting AI here. You have three free AI commands today, unlock 50 AI requests per day if you get the $27 a month, etc. So you can see, I mean, the free version is really good, and they subtly guide you into going for the paid version. To me, I mean, this is a great tool. I'm going to be using this tool with many of my clients because I want to transition over to this and see. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will gladly answer any questions that you may have. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please like the channel and please use my link that you'll find in the description and leave a comment, share it, give it a like, all of those great things. Talk to you very soon. Bye.